Probably best of 3.
Yeah.
I assume it's just the finals or best of 5 for doubles. Okay, let me break down what I'm seeing. First off.
Oh, aha.
First off, Roboticphish is back to Falco.
All right.
Second off, SpoodBeest, who I've teamed with, in between sets against the same people.
Yeah.
2 things can happen. First, let me point out, SpoodBeest is a very smart guy. He's an engineer. He's like got a photographic memory. He has very good raw intellect. In between matches, he can analyze what happened and come up with counter strategies. His weakness, doing that too much and forgetting just to play melee.
Right.
So hopefully that doesn't happen to him. And he didn't. Oh, he didn't think himself to death, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited to see Falco Luigi, a team I actually kind of really like, although you know it's not a top team, but I enjoy watching it.
So how do you imagine that one goes as opposed to the Puff team? Because we had Puff in the air, and Falco's also really good on the ground. So
yes, well he can jump really high, so he can scoop stuff in the air still.
Yeah.
Maybe even better. Now how this one works?
Rocking the bird up tag. I'm about that.
How this one works is you use, if you're me or I don't know, the way I imagine it. Both of these characters have very frustrating aerial hitboxes. You play a horizontal game. You push them gradually back to the edge. Falco's back air is up tilt. You don't let them in. Luigi slides in with a neutral air or a forward tilt. You push them across the stage. And then before you know it, they're at the edge with very little options. They get sent off with a single nair, and they're already dead.
Right.
And that seems to be more or less their strategy so far.
It's a pretty good first stock.
Yeah,
Roboticphish didn't even get touched, really.
Yeah, he's not taking too much damage in the 2v1 either. He went for the bend, don't break strategy. That's dangerous. See, that's SpoodBeest awareness in doubles.
That was perfect.
That's SpoodBeest awareness in doubles. Yes, able to get Roboticphish back. That hurts.
If he used any other 3, I might have gotten out fast enough to capitalize.
All right, yep, and SpoodBeest making some room for Roboticphish. Spikes.
All right.
Spikes him off the edge with the Phantasm. Oh, no. Okay, Rad Dude Scuba. Yep, they're trying to get a 2v1 onto SpoodBeest. SpoodBeest sliding, slipping his way out through the air. The lowest aerial mobility character, right? Something like that.
This is going to be a bloodbath.
Okay, you can see SpoodBeest putting up the wall. Look, they're slowly pushing him back. Now here, Falco. Okay, I would like Falco on the ground. He can put up the back airs or the neutral airs in case someone gets sent back to him. He can try to interrupt things with lasers. That way they're able to hold the space longer. You can think of... I'll let you take it away. What are the advantages of Falco staying near the center of the stage while his teammate pushes the borders, the edges in teams? You can probably think of a few right off the bat, right?
Hold center stage. You can laser. You can do pretty much anything.
And you can not die as easy as
exactly.
one thing, too.
You're not near the ledge.
Which is really dangerous, especially against a team like Fox Chic, where you can easily get shined or back aired, and that's the end of your stock off the stage. And you'll see very often high-level teams are going to use like a Fox back air and air send off the stage. Cheek's hanging on the ledge already, another back air, and they're tossed out of the stage just that quickly. Yeah, but now you can see Roboticphish gradually taking ground. Look, Luigi rotates in so they don't give up too much space. They got themselves a pincer situation there. Luigi lost the fight, but he's still alive. Because the positioning was so good, even though he lost, it was only a stray hit. And that's what positioning and timing, control of the game overall, gets you in doubles. All right, 2v1.
This is a very different set than the one we saw earlier.
Yes. And I attribute almost as much to the style change as to the character change.
Yeah.
Maybe even more so. I think a lot of the times, if you think style first, character second, you know, I'm a professional.
We are, yeah. I actually saw Roboticphish was he was really confident actually at the ledge.
Yes,
I think he'd be scared, but he was really confident. He was really good at...
I'm a little worried. I would, if I'm Rad Dude Scuba especially, but also Archile, I try to take advantage of how confident he was at the ledge. I say you let them push you back a little bit, and just like in Tai Chi, use their own momentum against them. Just whoop, back off the stage.
Oh, we actually
see
got
right there?
Switch.
I think Rad Dude Scuba almost tried. You see him just full hopping by the edge. What you do is you let him... You let him take Archile, send him off the stage, and then you just swat him away. Before you know it, he's edge guarded. That's a stock. You give up some percent, give up some stage, but you know what's the end goal?
Right, right.
Have faces on the screen when your opponent doesn't.
Exactly.
All right, we can see what type of Falco Archile prefers to play. He's sort of sitting back and lasering, letting his opponents come to him, which is a pretty good style usually. I'm a little worried because SpoodBeest and Roboticphish's game plan is just to push them slowly across the stage and get the win. Oh yeah, that down smash, very smart. Good stuff, standard edge guard. I inhaled a lot of IPA at work, so my throat's kind of... I mean, over the last week. Whew! It's alright, I'll hold out to the end. Ooh, the back air, yep, catching Sheik's movement. Look how much space SpoodBeest made. So this happens in a lot of team-based games. There's two ways to work with space when you need your opponents to recover, like on respawn or something in other games. You can either back up and retreat and sort of like hold ground, or if you see that you have a bit of an advantage, you thrust yourself forwards, and all of a sudden they have the whole stage. And even if Luigi got knocked away, after taking that much ground from them, Roboticphish had plenty of time to get back towards the middle of the stage before his opponents would reach it.
It's looking like the character switch is actually working out really nicely.
I think I'm a little worried about Rad Dude Scuba retreating that far to the ledge, because look, now they're sort of playing into the hands of the red team, getting pushed back towards the edge of the stage against so many strong aerials. And you know what? They're not getting the gimps. If you're going to play this strategy, where you sort of recede ground in order to gain more potential opportunities, you need to get the gimps with the big punishes.
Right.
And it's not happening for them. But you know what? They're in the lead, so...
Exactly.
Part of it, obviously, for anyone who can just look at the screen, is because Mr. 401k is playing the long game.
He's playing the long game.
He's still got 2 stocks. He invested in the end of the game. And, I mean, it's pretty clear what he's doing. Lots of lasers going on. I have this saying when I play with my teammates.
Yeah, he's just letting Red Dev Scuba do the initiating, and he's just sitting back and throwing out things to throw them off. Yeah,
he's either controlling some space, or using the laser to keep his opponents away. SpoodBeest with the classic misses a ledge dash, and just air dodges off the stage. That's going to be the end of that stock for him. So because this is pretty much over, I'm going to describe my favorite way to punish the type of play we're seeing from Archile. It might not be over just yet.
If he can kill Rad Dad and get a sick comeback.
Rad Dad. I won't speak yet. I'll talk after.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, my favorite way to punish passive play. I have this little thing I say to my teammates. If they don't want to play with us, I won't make them play. We'll play with the other guy. If he's going to stay over there and laser, who cares? I will light shield. You know we were describing that space where you have like a 1.5 versus 1, and you're sort of, you just light shield, block the lasers. If your teammate wins the exchange, start a combo. If your teammate doesn't win the exchange, help him. The Falco's all the way over there. You're going to take 3 damage from a laser to go help him. Who cares?
And he's not as fast as Fox either, so he can't get over there.
Exactly. Like the best you can do is set up some sort of edge cancel thing on a platform with a Phantasm.
Right.
But okay, looks like kind of like a homie thing to do. Forgets to hold A. Most important part of playing Sheik is selecting Sheik correctly. Unable to do that, not holding A before the match begins.
Looks like Red Team wins that game.
No, they lost.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. They won the race, though.
Now, the question for the stream, will that be the only time Zelda appears on the victory screen in this tournament?
Well, we'll see.
Win Johnny points if you guess that correct. Looks like the red team is really hunkering down in a very strange zone that I'm not used to seeing.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. So most teams, if they're going to like play a platform, they play the platform and underneath the side platform. The red team so far has really been, that forward air is vicious, has really been emphasizing the platform and above the platform.
Okay.
Because, if I had to guess, it's because Roboticphish wants to use his ability to jump high into the air and allow Sheik to sort of come in and catch, whereas Luigi is going to like sort of control the platform space itself.
Yeah.
So it's sort of ground and the air in a very micro way. Maybe that's what we're seeing. But we have an even game, just about.
Yeah, it's quite even.
And Archile going back to the gun.
Uh-huh.
Now, you have been working on your anti-gun ability techniques.
I have been.
In singles. If you're like one of them and you want to get by the gun, what would you do?
Honestly, in this situation, I think I'd listen to what you said earlier. I wouldn't even. Just light shield, take it, play with the other guy.
I like that. I mean,
Brett seems very, very confident going in and initiating, so
yeah.
Just block the lasers, let him do his thing.
Brett is
help him.
Quite comfortable versus Sheik. Sheiks who aren't Corey, in particular. Throws him off the stage. Okay, I would have held him a little bit longer if I was Roboticphish. But you know what? That's fine. Get him out of the way so that SpoodBeest can finish the edge guard. I guess what Roboticphish says is we're up already. Let's guarantee the kill. Just make sure we're in the lead. And now's the time when you really want to pick up damage. So a lot of the times when you have a high percent character like Rad Dude Scuba is here, he's going to play pretty passive. And so you can punish excuse me, not Roboticphish. You can punish Archile by getting a whole bunch of damage on him before you lose your stocks. And then even though you'll have even stocks after you lose both of yours, they're both at high percent, and it's a huge lead for you.
Exactly.
Yep. Look, Roboticphish backing off, not engaging 2v1. Some people decide they want to fight it for some reason. They're not forcing you to. No need.
Green team can rack up some damage and maybe take a stock. They could.
It's a little funny,
make something happen.
Little funny scenario there where both Falcos are losing each other on the bottom,
right,
and their teammates are like hiding above, like.
We'll just let this play out.
They sort of like duck in the foxhole or the Falco hole. I don't know.
I've noticed I haven't been seeing Sheik grab almost at all this entire this set. You had mentioned earlier that grabbing in doubles isn't all that great.
It depends when, but yeah, it can be pretty weak, especially as there's a plain neutral tool. So maybe Red Dude Scuba is aware of that. And a big part of it is how quickly Luigi can bridge the gap. You grab Falco, Luigi will just wave dash across the stage and break that up real fast.
Right.
Okay, they need that kill. Oh no, is he okay? He's fine. Archile's okay. Don't worry, everybody. He's fine. Okay, they needed that kill badly, but it's a long uphill climb. We're going to see some Bones-esque performance for Archile to bring this one back. And it looks like Roboticphish and SpoodBeest have slain their demons.
And there we go.
And take it back where it counts in losers.
It was just as close as the round one set.
Yep, they lost in winners. Able to do it now.
Falco pick working out.
Yeah, I do like people just going their mains and doubles.